Before you continue, make sure you like and subscribe to our...
Man, with all that proper stuff. Hey, look, make sure y'all subscribe to our YouTube channel right now, Bar for Bar Hip Hop Show.
Just click the bell.
Did you see that post, Mario? There was this dude over there, he doing the interview and shit. He like, shit. He like, shit, if I get into it with somebody, my niggas get into it with somebody. But wait, now you can see his emotions change. Like, all right, nigga, shut the fuck up. Like, I tagged them too, and I said, we ride together, we die together. We bad boys / girl for life.
So we gotta die though. Let's think about it.
No,
why we gotta die?
The dude after him though, like, I want somebody to die for me. Like, you giving this shit up even more.
And the nigga looked at him like,
you co-signing this bullshit.
Like, I'm a brain down there, motherfucker.
That nigga look dancing, and you gonna co-sign this shit. You need to be fired.
yeah, the nigga sit next to him. You can see his emotion change. Like, yep, I agree with that. Yep, yep. He said, if I'm shooting, my nigga shoot. Okay, shut the fuck up.
You trying to tell the people's on the time. Radio, my nigga. When I die, we die. Wait. Nigga, I can't keep it. But now you talking about die? Nigga, you still owe me that $50 I've been asking for. Fuck you, man. You gonna get on here and stunt?
Somebody you die for me.
You gonna get on here and stunt like that? That nigga told
I see them motherfuckers trying to get in on that street shit. I wish somebody would die for me. Nigga, get the fuck, a pig died for your ass for that meal last night. Get the fuck up out of here.
Yeah. He straight out. When somebody died, he co-sign that shit like a motherfucker, Joe.
You hear live on her phone?
We probably been live. I don't know. Do you press live? No. Okay. Good. We put that out to the people. Last couple of weeks we've been putting some shit.
It's a fact. Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name.
I thought we was going, sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. I thought that's where we was going.
Hey, man. This is off the bar, man.
I'm DJ Maester.
I'm
Radio Raheem of the Uppity Project Chick.
Hey, it's the boy Wow, man. Neighborhood was cracking. Wait, no. Right now. Hold on, cause I gotta show him. Right, hold on. I'm broke, baby. Yeah, I'm broke, baby. You know what you about.
And this is Bar for Bar.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so here's the plus more. Who do y'all think gave Michael Jackson a harder time? Dirty Diana or Billie Jean?
Billie Jean.
Hey, Dirty Diana was a whore, right? Billie Jean tried to put a baby on.
We don't know Dirty Diana was
Dirty
a hold on.
Diana.
Yeah, she told the bitch. She said he's not coming home because he's coming with me. Okay.
But I thought when
she ain't no hoe.
Hold on, of course they say Dirty Diana. Ho.
Say oh.
I don't know what he said.
It sounded like he said ho. You know, Mike used to
But wait, did y'all catch
Billie
that?
Jean tried to put a baby on.
So I think Billie Jean gave him a hard
40
time.
days and 40 nights.
Well, that means you were looking for him that long or what? 40 days.
But wait,
40
did y'all hear the ad lib though? Y'all gotta hear the ad lib in the second verse when he said, and she said the eyes were like mine. Oh no. Y'all gotta hear that. If y'all ain't never heard the ad lib,
wait.
headphones.
In the background, he said, wait, hold on. Hold on. You gotta do it again. How it go?
So he go. She said the eyes were like mine. Oh no. Alright, let's get this show started.
God.
40 days and 40 nights.
40 days.
So this is about when we talk about hip hop culture and more. That's the and more we can get into.
I want to. One day we gotta break
I'm with this shit.
That's bar for bar, because sometimes y'all,
Mike got bars.
Mike got bars.
Mike got bars. For real,
Mike was saying it, because when you really think about it, he was talking about paternity tests back then with Billy Jean.
Facts.
He was letting famous people know that when you watch out, you can't be going wrong because they're gonna try to slap the baby on you. Like he let all y'all know it. If y'all ain't listen, y'all need to go back right and shout out. All right, Mike.
Look what y'all talking about. Mike say if you can't raise the baby, then don't have a baby. Yeah. Like damn, you'll be always crying. Baby talking about hungry and all that. Like
so that's why
even out.
So that's why she tried to put the baby on him, because he's like, I don't want no babies. Diana was.
And he was always looking at the man in the mirror. So look, we got the Clips versus CNN today. Bar for bar.
I'm your push. You got. I just feel like I want to hear that beat right now. I'm your pusher. Is that how it go like that?
Wait, are you talking about for Granny?
I'm just a DJ, bro.
You sound like you got the Sesame Street beat going on. What it is?
That was that. It's like a clap.
Producing ain't your calling, brother. that wasn't your calling.
I think they dissed me, but I ain't kid. Now she act like we at the jail.
I'm not. That's just the beat. I don't know what you got going on.
Right. It's crazy. I was gonna start spitting bars. Oh, but shake on it. Oh, wait, hold on. No.
Nah, you can't spit bars. You got to do. I just did that with the finger. You got to go. That's how you get it with the line. Okay.
Say less. We go. Who you got though? Clips, CNN, Radio Rahima.
So I'm gonna say that this was fake hard.
It was fake hard.
It was, cause you know what?
Oh.
I like because I like the Clips, but I don't think. And first of all, did y'all think that they was twins at some point?
At the beginning,
right? So they twins for today. So not Pusha T, but the twin.
Malice.
I always.
No Malice is his name now.
No Malice. Okay. So I kind of felt like he wasn't as strong a lyricist as Pusha T.
What? This is, and you know, oh my God. Because I've heard a lot of people say that, but I was like, this week, because I've always fucked with him, but go ahead.
And that's not taking away saying that he's not a great lyricist. And I feel like obviously he knew his calling and he got behind the scenes. Well, Capone-N-Noriega, I can't fucking stand Noriega's voice. Like,
was it Capone voice? Because Capone had a voice too. Like.
No, Noriega voice is what?
So what? You telling me you like Capone voice? Have you?
I can deal with it.
Oh, okay. All right, go ahead.
I can deal with it, but Capone wasn't always yelling in the mic. Like when you even listen to Noriega on the podcast, he's just like get the fuck out of my ear.
That's Nori. What up, N-O-R-E?
I just want to snatch my earwax out because he just has one of those voices that annoy me.
Damn.
However,
you gonna snatch the shit out though? Like I just pull it out, you gonna snatch it.
However, he's still a dope lyricist. I just can't stand to hear his voice.
Okay.
I went with CNN on this one.
Wait, what?
Okay.
I did.
I think she just made that up right here, right now.
You think
Why?
so?
I'm just kidding.
You think so?
I'm just kidding.
You think so?
I went with CNN on this one. To me, I feel like this is to me, not hip hop overall. I feel like CNN hit me a little harder than the Clips. The Clips, once you got past the Pharrell and shit, and I think that they had some really good hits. But I'm gonna be honest, I was more so into the fact that Pharrell was mixed in, the Neptunes was mixed in with it when they first started out. So I was more focused on the production of it than the lyrical part of it. And that's my bad, that I'll take that. That's my bad. But CNN, they caught me right from the start.
CNN.
So that's that.
CNN. Seeing it, you know what I really think it boils down to on secretly?
What?
I think it's just because you're from the projects. And they was project dudes talking project shit. and you felt them building. I think that's what you took it
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, they are. That's all they.
I felt
Left, right, and QB. That's all they talk. You know, project people fucking.
I felt seeing them right from the start, but what's name like with Clips? It was more so I wanted to Harlem Shake, not go in the streets and poke a nigga.
You're not from ghetto to ghetto, pot to pot. You know what I'm saying? Like, cry. I'm gonna say this. Okay, you said the clip. We didn't do a poll this week.
We didn't.
We did not.
Oh, that's on y'all. All right, now. So look, this one. It was actually an interesting one that we did this duo right here. I ain't gonna say group because they got up before, so it's a duo. There's two of them, right? Listening to this shit. I
feel like this finna go there. Like, oh
shit. I can say, well, we know the first album with CNN was really Nori. Like, Capone got locked up in the process of them recording, so Nori had to grab certain people and he helped finish it up, right? So we really, I'm gonna say we got some of Capone, but I don't feel like we got the full gist of Capone until they came out with the reunion. And with the reunion is where we got to hear, you hear Capone a lot on these tracks, and I'm gonna be very honest with you, his voice was irritating to me. He has a nasally type of, but he spit bars though. Don't get me wrong, I fuck with them 12th Street niggas. Shout out to everybody up there in QB. You know what I mean? Left, rack, what's going down? But they story is so good to me because Nori showed you how a real nigga do a real nigga. You know what I mean?
100%.
Like, in the process of him, between them coming out from their reunion, because it was like a 3 year. Yeah, 3 years before they came back out with reunion because Capone was locked up during that time. Nori dropped some singles, single albums and shit like that, and made Capone executive producer of those albums, which means he got some points and kept his commentary pretty good. And for him not to grow up together, like they didn't grow up as kids together, they met each other in jail.
It was just homies, right?
And became homies from that point and then kept going on from that. Now, when the clips came, I'm gonna be very honest with y'all. I didn't like them. I didn't like I had to get used, but it had to catch on to Pharrell's beat. Didn't catch it at first, but maybe it was because I was there when I was listening to it. But I finally heard it again under some different circumstances, and like heard the bass behind. So when I heard, I didn't hear the bass. I wasn't able to hear the bass. Listen to it through a TV, you can't catch the full. The videos are dope. Caught that, and I was like, who the fuck are these motherfuckers? Not realizing that these same dude Nori used. Because Nori had already used them on his mixtape, on his album, NORA. Yeah, so he went and found them and used them, not realizing this these guys, right? So I'm hearing them, I'm like, okay. But these boys got flow. The way that they flow off each other is even crazy. Because I was like, damn. My first thing was like, damn, these twins, these niggas killing it. Yeah. If you ever know any twins, they could say each other words to be, so together. Yeah. How the fuck you knew you was gonna say that? Like, oh, this is my twin. That's that's how they rap. Again, listening to except for those, like, they had some hits to me, some standouts compared to CNN. Like, CNN got underground classics that we know about, you know what I mean? And I don't know, maybe it's just because when we grew up in a non-market here, they didn't get that play. Like, now, some of Nori's solo shit that they get played up here. But none of they group shit didn't get no play on the radio up this way, you know what I mean? Or no real spin, not even in the club for me that I can hear. But Clips got radio shits, like, you were just going down the list before we was getting on here, like those joints, and how they kept it so cocaine. Like, they to me opened up another part of Virginia that we hadn't seen, right? Because beforehand we had Timberland and Missy and Magoo and them come out, and they didn't talk all that, that dope shit. They did good music and hip hop.
Absolutely.
Having fun, that type of shit. So when these guys came out, they put a whole nother spectrum on VA that if you ain't never been there, you wouldn't know about it.
Like, hold on, we from the streets too.
Right, like we got real street, and it throws you off because if you ever been to VA, this is like a military area, like this town, like it's military. So, but how they rely, like it was. Damn, I wish I had my track list right now because it was a song. It was one part on that motherfucker where Malice, motherfucker started talking about where they were from, and he like, yeah, this is where the slaves got hung. Like he went there, and everybody always think about the down south when you think about slavery, but really that shit started over there in Virginia when they brought them in. Like
that's
for
a coastal
real,
state, right?
Yeah, Virginia and the Carolinas.
So just as a disclaimer, if y'all want to learn how to cook a key or anything like that, y'all can come to me after this week.
Oh, that's her disclaimer. For bar, we does not promote any second of any keys.
This week has been very informative, if not educational.
and with that being said, this was for me. It was kind of hard because I really fuck with the clips. I fuck with CNN, bro. It's my niggas, Capone, North. You know what I mean? Like, and going through that, the phone call, like when Capone locked up, they still holding him down, but he still spitting bar like on the review. Even when they dropped War Report 2, you know, some people didn't know that actually came out. I eat my DJ. So, War Report 2. What? What was that?
Come on, keep it moving.
What was that though, fam?
Keep it moving.
Okay, so War Report 2, they got some cuts, but again, it wasn't no radio cuts or wasn't nothing that memorable for a lot of people like that, right? So, with that being said, listening to Bar for Bar, knowing how I hold the streets down, both of them hold the streets down. But what took it to the next level for me, and this is why I had to give it to me, was the third album that the clips came out. What was it called? Not Hell Had No. What was the third one? We were just talking about.
To the Casket Drop.
To the Casket Drop. This is when Malice was going into his change of becoming No Malice. And for him to still hold his own on the bars, going toe-to-toe with his brother who talking nothing but that dope shit. But also, his brother having more respect for his big brother. Like, yeah, I see where you're going. I can't, and say it in the song. I ain't see what Malice seeing, but love to my brother. You know what I mean? I gave it to the clips for that. Because, you know what I mean, bar for bar, you still held it.
Sure, it's up to me.
It's
up to me then.
Yes, sir. So I wrote the clips this week.
All right.
Project shit.
I'm going to be 100 with y'all.
Yeah.
This was pretty easy for me. It wasn't hard. I love both groups. I'm a fan of both groups. I can tell y'all where I was at when I heard both groups' first album.
Okay.
Right? But we ain't gonna get into those stories. But I'm gonna say this.
I don't know if your wife might like
it wasn't nothing bad. But I'm gonna just say this, right?
Might have been good.
When it came when it come down to CNN, as far as lyrics, I don't rank them like high up in my top lyricist category, right? I like Nori, I like Capone, I like the duo of them together, but I don't consider them like when I hear Nori spit like, oh, he gonna say some shit, right? Just like Cameron, I like in the same category as like it's Cam. I don't expect Cam to say nothing like extravagant.
Hold on, bro. Don't disrespect.
I ain't disrespecting nobody.
They say he on the west side
of Chicago.
Hands up.
Looking for a bus down.
Hands
yeah, he said that like a few
up.
times.
He did say he did remix it twice. He said it was on Southside and a couple other songs. Yeah, he did reuse that, right? Damn.
I ain't trying to diss Cam either. I'm a fan of him.
But he say shit like lollipop, the bottle of pop, and the bottle of pop because it was lollipop.
Right.
Did you catch that?
Yep. But you get what I'm saying, though.
Through my dickies.
But you get what I'm saying, though,
yes,
right?
Sir.
Like, so, and I think part of why I'm saying this is because of the era that CNN came out in. They came out during the time where we had like Mobb Deep, we had Outkast, we had like A-Ball and
Why you had to say them first though, out of everybody? And y'all know it was a big thing between Mobb Deep and goddamn CNN. I think you're trying to start beef, bro. No,
I ain't trying to start nothing.
So what? 1 to 2? R.I.P. Prodigy.
Man. You think the MOBB ain't still DEPP? Oh wait, hold on, DEPP.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like,
CPS worked for me now.
I'm just saying, like, we got them at that time, like, and I don't feel like they were better than none of them. I think they was good, but I don't think they was better than none of the groups I just named, right? And I love them, but they wasn't like, when Eclipse came out, it was not a duo really to test them. Like Outkast is solidified, UGK, so they, like all those other guys are solidified. These young boys from Virginia came in, kept the dough in, and did their thing.
Re-up gang.
Pusha, although Malice is super dope too, I agree with you.
Don't say that, bro.
But no. Hear what I'm saying. Pusha is one of the best rappers of his generation. One of the top lyricists of his generation as far as
too.
I ain't taking away from him.
There's
I'm
no
not
Malice
saying
now.
he's not.
No Malice.
I'm not saying he wasn't.
Y'all trying to say Pusha was better than Malice?
I think Pusha had the swag that
Would you
everybody.
say he better than
No.
Malice?
No.
Malice.
What I'm saying is I think what gravitate people more to Pusha is his swag. That's it.
You ain't hear Malice talk that slick shit, bro. Like,
I'm not here to compare who was the better Clips.
I think you should, bro. I think you should, though, bro.
Like, it's all good. Like, but I just think Pusha is one of the best of his generation, and bar for bar.
Yeah, the album of the year when he dropped it.
I didn't say that. I chose Victory Lap. Remember?
I'm just making sure because remember we saw him and he said it in concert.
Arguably, he did though.
Album of the year.
Arguably, he did though. But
I beg to differ. He had some hits on that though. Don't get me wrong. And I fuck with Pusha, so I don't want to be seen like now the nigga don't fuck with Pusha.
If he wouldn't have had an attitude like he the king of R&B or something, then let him. Who are you to tell him that he didn't have album of the year?
King of R&B, Jack, please. But okay, back to
Baby Jack. I said if he want that attitude.
so what about the guy from Chicago? Sorry.
Wait.
Just saying. Just saying. Look at him.
Whoa. Whoa,
He's the Pied Piper.
I don't even want to respond behind that, bro. Like,
so I chose.
like she put that all the way out.
I chose the Clips.
Okay.
I chose the Clips,
I'm no Pusha.
and it was because I agree with you. Capone voice is annoying after a while, and then like I just felt like subject matter. The Clips was boring, not boring, but it was the same. It was cocaine.
Yeah.
Cocaine.
Yeah.
It was a little bit more different with CNN, but again, I just felt CNN was trying to like find their way through a lot of shit that was happening in New York at that time, and they was just trying to establish their spot, and they did. Don't get me wrong.
They ain't rocking with the project.
Just don't think like they better than the Clips. So
They ain't rocking with the project.
Bar for bar.
Now do have one. I did this side note. We read so Clips one. This was a side note. I brought this up because maybe as a DJ you know the answer to this. It was a song on the reunion. It's a reunion, right?
Okay,
I think this is what caused the shootout between Mafia
Bang,
and CNN.
Bang bang.
Bang bang. This dropped after my Deep song with Lil Kim. Is there any song out from Lil Kim that she directly disses Foxy Brown the way Foxy Brown dissed on this goddamn song?
I ain't never heard Kim diss on a record.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to think. I don't remember.
I mean, and we just did Kim recently.
I don't remember her directly dissing her. She would say little things like motherfuckers want to be like her or, copy some styles or something like that.
That girl said she took a first hot damn hoe, here we go again. That's what she said. And then she told her to go back to sucking cocks. Where that gangster shit come from. Yeah. She's like, you and Diddy with that sneak dissing. I don't know if y'all heard this. Y'all heard that? Like, this is why I gave it to Foxy. Didn't I give it to Foxy that week?
Yep.
This is another reason why I gave it to Foxy. She came at her. Okay, never mind. We go back to my bag. That was just a sad note because I was just trying to figure out has she ever. But she also was the one who bigged up. So that means make me think, well, look, Kim, sneak this out behind her back. because Kim never gave Foxy her props neither. Like, if you remember I said this on that first album, Foxy wrote about waiting on Kim shit to drop. I know it's gonna be hot. Then all of a sudden they dropped. You said they dropped a week apart or some shit?
Yeah, something like that.
A week apart, they into it. They on a song together. They ain't even in the video together.
But you still got to think about what positions they were in, though. You know what I'm saying? Like Kim, she had a team behind her. Foxy just bounced, so she probably was just sitting around waiting on that shit. Like,
and she was like,
okay.
I got a question for y'all. Where do y'all rank? If we talk about duos of all time, right? Where would y'all rank CNN and where would y'all rank the Clips?
What you mean? What numbers did you talk
about?
Top 10, top 20.
Name some other duos.
There's only about 10 of their ass. Top 20. I mean, ain't about like 10 duos or shit.
10. Who we got? We got
Outkast,
Mobb Deep, CNN, The Clips, EPMD, A-Ball MJG, UGK, The Dog Pound, ain't they a duo?
Yeah. Damn, that was my niggas too, Joe. MOP. They dropped something officially, right, didn't they?
MOP, Dead Prez. It's a lot.
My niggas. And get them food.
Dead Prez.
And kidnap. Well, you know, Dead Prez in my top 5. I ain't gonna even bullshit you. I can't even bullshit. I fuck with Dead Prez.
Do or Die.
Sticks. You know what I mean?
Do or Die.
M1.
From here?
Yeah.
I thought it was 3 of them.
It is 3. I
forgot. Bro, don't be on tour with them like that.
My apologies. I ain't trying to
Disrespect.
It's Chicago, bro. They a trio, bro.
That's a fact. You're right.
Disrespect.
I forgot about Nard. No disrespect.
So Outkast.
Oh, wait, what about Infamous Syndicate?
Okay, yeah.
So Outkast would be number 1, obviously.
So you ain't got to rank everybody. What would you rank CNN?
Hold they nuts, though.
What would you rank? This guy.
You got 2 of them both hands?
Like they dice.
Hey, change the subject real quick. I read the funniest shit on Facebook yesterday from my homie E. He say, so they want to ask me like how I respond if my son was gay. He came out and told me he was gay. He like, I'll look at him like I look at it like this. I'm gonna love him regardless, right? But when it come down to, you know, we talking about stuff like if he asks me a question like he had 2 titties, what to do with the other one? Shit, give me one, right? But since we wouldn't have a conversation about titties, he'd be asking me about nuts. I had to tell him, I don't know nothing about that. That's a conversation for your mama.
Right. That's only true.
That's a fact, right? Like that's
talk to your mom about
you gotta
that.
talk to your mom about that one, you know.
Damn.
So I'd probably say the Clips and CNN is somewhere in the middle of everybody.
Grinding.
What would you rank? Like let's say 10, top 10. Right?
Top 10. Out of all them other names that we just gave up there, damn. 8, 9. Damn. See.
Well, see, like, they got an album.
They got 2 albums.
Yeah, they got albums.
And they was going crazy. Shit. I just saw them. I saw them here perform. They had the crowd going bananas. Like they go on tour together still. So yeah. Black out.
Okay. Yeah, that's about the Clips over CNN this week.
On some news though,
Project shit in this bitch.
On what bro say? Yeah, that's how you gotta come up with something. Bro killing y'all right now. This is WGDN News.
Oh God.
Back to you folks. He's like, wait, no, you don't get it when he do the actual weather, Joe. Like he be like,
yeah, I do.
It's cold in Pocket Town.
yeah, I do.
He said L Town and K Town. It's freezing like a motherfucker. Like, I know if you ain't from the city, you ain't gonna know. But you like, nigga, do be cold as hell over there. I said, this is all the food. It's all right. He said, no, what he said? And this is bossing you back. Who did he say the other day? Like
I can't remember.
It was either Hell's Chicken, the 2-beef specials. God damn! I said this is get the lemon pepper now. So thank you, folks. I said this motherfucker gonna go viral, Joe, for real. Yeah, but okay, my bad.
Y'all wow. So go Kaepernick, right?
Huh? What happened?
So he's gonna be doing a workout
Today,
for
right?
at least 11 teams. Yeah.
Is the Bears up there watching them?
Hell no.
They need to be. What
I
the
heard. Was that a rumor that the Bears gonna be looking at?
Definitely a rumor.
Oh, okay.
They need to have some motherfucker up there. Y'all want me to go scout for y'all Bears? Cause y'all motherfuckers this year.
Well, here's where the twist and turn comes in at though. So of course, you know, so many people are divided on this whole Jay-Z getting a seat at the table, and there's reports that Jay-Z has some influence on it, and then there's people who have their opinions that he didn't. So.
And some saying that it could be a publicity stunt as well, just to get some more people to view NFL again. It's all could be whatever. Bro, do your thing. Mm-hmm. Hopefully somebody pick his ass up. The Bears need to pick him up. Fuck it. Like,
it's about 6 teams need him.
So the Bears is like number one though, bro. Fuck you gonna give him support.
I ain't saying that. I'm just saying.
You know what? I'm not a huge Jay-Z fan. But goddamn, get off the motherfucking nuts about this NFL shit. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers always talking about wanting the table at the seat, blah, blah, blah. Then the motherfucker, yeah. And then the motherfucker get a seat at the table, and now, you know, he's selling out, blah, blah, blah. Like, shut your, I make fucking $27,000 a year ass up. Like, fuck out of here.
Bro, you gonna shoot down the
You know what they say, though, right? Hate you for whatever you do.
Pretty much.
Because people don't understand how. You know what? I ain't gonna even go into that.
What Kanye just said?
That nigga started
fuck it. I ain't gonna do nothing for nobody no more. You can't. You can never do enough for nobody.
Exactly, and it be so real. Like that's like and the
that's
real shit
though.
Yeah. So when it shows, they don't. Motherfuckers just don't understand, man. So yeah, fuck them.
Anyway, Chicago rapper Lil Reese was shot in a suburb. On 167th and Pulaski. If you're not from Chicago, then you probably won't know. But
you will soon, bro.
He's in critical condition. That's been the last reports that we have.
So, out of the Glory Boys, that'll be like the fourth one, like as far or fifth one, as far as like the main rappers will be gone, right?
Yeah. No, it ain't that many, bro. The main one. You talking about this locked up too, or what? No. It was just Capo and what you call it, Blood Money.
Well, Fredo gone too.
Well, yeah, but that wasn't from.
No, I ain't saying. I'm just saying.
Yeah. He'll be number 5 if that happens.
Right. I hope that don't happen.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
You will, bro.
Well, some great news. Wu-Tang, the Sons of Wu-Tang, are continuing the legacy.
Have you heard the song?
I have not heard the song.
Y'all all get off the table right now.
So,
no, bro. Y'all get off the table right now, bro, because y'all disrespectful. It's all outdoor. They redid Cream. That's all I got to tell you. But go ahead.
So
I heard
because I ain't hear it. I gotta get up.
Yeah, because y'all disrespectful.
Well, I flipped this motherfucking table over. So they're, coining themselves as the second generation of the Wu.
Yes.
So the kids that's involved is Rappers Intel, which is the son of You God.
Yes.
Power spelled with an X, PXWER, is the son of Method Man.
Yeah.
Sun God is the son of Ghostface.
Yes.
And of course, Young Dirty Bastard, obviously.
Dirty
Bastard. Just like his
ass. Definitely. So that's exciting, and it gives me a little bit of optimism on this thing here called hip hop.
But you was giving up on hip hop?
Not giving up, but
we always get See, this is what y'all gotta understand.
You gotta find the bars,
and they always there.
They right there.
I know. I said I didn't give up.
They just
kind of.
They just ain't got the spotlight on. Like every week, I try to make sure I tell people. Check out Joel Q.
Facts.
Check out Richie West.
Facts.
Check out Law the Dragon.
Facts.
Check out what my man who just dropped some. I'll be forgetting now.
Breeze.
Okay, let me say this: mainstream hip hop. If they gonna come mainstream hip hop,
but we gotta make them mainstream.
So,
guess what?
I know.
We gotta start listening to them.
And I'm gonna give you some. Like you gotta listen to Earth Gang. Of course, like Joel Q and Kendricks and those guys, Rhapsody. Like they there, JID. You gotta find them.
Yeah. But that's that underground. You know how they like I feel like they did with hip hop what they did with R&B before they started whitewashing it. They started doing neo soul, and then you had R&B. But R&B was Justin Bieber instead of Jill Scott. You know what I mean?
R&B
I feel like
Justin Bieber.
at the time,
when I left
that's
that
what,
shit,
that's what I mean. Like, I felt like that's what started happening in hip hop. Also, you had the underground hip hop, then you had the grown niggas walking around saying, "This is my husband." You know what I'm saying? Type of hip hop.
Wait. It was a nigga calling another nigga his husband. That's not
what Young Thug was doing.
That's gay.
I know.
That's not hip hop.
That was starting to become.
Nothing against the gay people, but that
was starting to become normal behavior for
gay people.
Mainstream hip hop.
Oh, I thought you were saying gay people. I'm like, no, that's not behavior for gay people.
I know, but that's what I mean.
And again, I'm gonna put that disclaimer out.
Wearing leggings, polishing their nails, all type of shit.
Nothing wrong with that. If you're gay, you're gay.
But they said they were straight.
If you're gay, you're gay.
So the movie Sonic the Hedgehog is coming out, and
did they really? Okay, go ahead, cause I want to see if this is what you're gonna say. Go ahead.
Well, apparently they're gonna be paying homage to a hip hop female group, JJ Fad. He's supposed to be using Supersonic.
Oh, I'm about to say what the fuck Sonic got to do with JJ Fad, but I get it now.
They're gonna use Supersonic as their theme, I guess.
Okay, now that you put this story out, I got a question. Did they really read Just Do Him? Cause that original commercial we saw,
that or whatever, they creepy as fuck.
They said they read that. I saw a picture saying people went crazy. It's the power of this fucking internet. They said people started going crazy, and before they even finished the production, I saw a new picture of him. Now and they were like, he looked more.
Hell yeah, because that motherfucker looked like he was a spawn of Chucky or something at first. Like, that's a scary ass piece of shit.
Ain't that what Sonic was? He was a little bad motherfucker, right?
But he ain't look like he would kill you in the middle of the night.
This is futuristic.
It's the real question. What the fuck was Sonic though? Because they just had him out. I mean, I know that, but I'm saying they had him out there just like catching rings and jumping over shit, going fast. Like, what was his point though? Like,
I want a game for the Wii. Sonic the Hedgehog. And I didn't really get.
Wait, Sonic on the Wii?
Yeah.
How the hell you get Sonic on the? Wait, when they started switching sides, Sonic was a Sega game.
Oh God, you had to have a Genesis.
Right? How you get him on Nintendo? What is the fuck? What is going on around here, man? Y'all gotta break some shit down with me, bro.
Who used to make that? Namco or some shit like that? Namco used to
make
Sonic. So. Well, they probably just
got bought out.
Get it right.
They just probably.
Sega.
I remember when they used to
come.
You put it in. I did have one of those. I had a Sega. Had a Nintendo when Super Nintendo came out, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
We had a Super Nintendo. I had the mama. We couldn't even play though. We had the mama where she playing and she like this. She finna jump. She go, oh, like, okay, damn, ma. Like, I was sitting here.
And it's still on your ass.
That was my mama too. Jump.
Hey, why you ain't moving?
Go this way. Ma, you know you turn.
But wait, now that we is out, the motherfuckers won't touch the game now, right?
Like, why don't you go and do that shit now that you were doing? Oh, for sure.
They gonna look around and die. Like, oh, I went off the cliff. Like,
and keep falling for real. Like, oh, get your ass up off that goddamn floor. And I jumped. Speaking of, I did that virtual reality thing before, right? Have you ever done that before?
Yes.
Oh my God! It was shout out Rusty Blade. We was out at one of Jack Daniels. I forgot. I think it was the one with Bun B.
Jacking for Beats.
Yeah. So you put this motherfucker. No, it's the Art Jacks and some shit. Art Beats and shit. You put the virtual reality glasses on, right? The motherfucker walk you on this little ledge thing, right? I swear to God. But they put you in Chicago. Now, I see this building downtown. You in the building, right? All of a sudden you walking on the edge. This shit's so crazy. So you look out. This shit got Chicago for real. You look at that, and then motherfucker, you walk the edge and say jump. My nigga. Nigga, you only jump in reality from like this. But on that game, told you, oh, the motherfucker took a video. I gotta find that video. They recorded me, Joe. Nigga felt like I was doing for real. Like, oh, get these motherfuckers off. Well, my bad.
That's crazy. Last but not least, Byron Allen. So I don't know if y'all been keeping up with that. Definitely. He went to court 2015 against Comcast. He felt like he was being racially discriminated against with some of his channels that he wanted to put out. They wouldn't take him. So he won the court rulings. Comcast appealed, and now they're in Supreme Court. And this is something that we should especially pay attention to. And, I hate to be one of those people where, when people say, we can focus on more than one thing at a time. But, I hate to be one of those people where I'm like, there's this surge in sex trafficking that's, in our faces. Every time you see something, it's sex trafficking. But the crazy thing is that shit has been everywhere for a long ass fucking time.
Facts.
Plenty of black women been missing for a long ass time. But this civil rights thing right here, this needs to be paid attention to right now. Because if the courts rule in Comcast's favor, your boss can come to work and fucking fire you for being black with no legal recourse. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't go and get a lawyer because of it. Like, this right here is something that needs to be paid attention to. So I'm not one of those people that's like, this is a distraction, but it's like, damn, yeah, we get that. Motherfuckers come up missing every day. Let's see what we can do to get that, you know what I'm saying, take care of that. But this civil rights shit, this shit we need to really be paying attention to. So, yeah, that's happening now.
Welcome, come home and work for yourself.
Fact.
Work for us. We need a team around here. Blow this bitch all the way up to the next level. Like, that's what I meant by blow it up. My bad.
I'm about to say,
no. You got. I have to disclaimer. That's why I had to.
Look, my dumb ass over here. Fact.
Right, you said fact. They already. I don't want to talk about that. I just don't want none of my pages fucked the way.
You seen that shit about the bro who went to jail for talking about he finna go blow up the bathroom?
Yeah.
I'm about to go blow this bitch up. They called the police on my man taking a dump.
Yeah.
Terrible.
So but yeah.
That's all the news I got.
Wait, hold on. You forgot something.
What I forget?
Well, your homie. You ain't talking about your homie.
Who?
Her homie. Her homie.
Come on, you gotta say it, cause I don't.
Kodak.
Oh. Kodak got 46 months in jail. Okay.
No, I'm not laughing at the Kodak. That's just her homie. Just so y'all know.
Y'all keep up with the show, y'all get it.
Yeah, 46 months. Damn, that's damn near 4 years.
4 years, yep.
He 2 months short of 4 years. Stop playing with your people, bro.
Damn.
Did y'all hear about
your career?
Oh, real quick, did y'all hear about what Dave East did?
Oh yeah, he took him off his song.
Took him off his song just out
of respect. He's supposed to
been
on that Survival album.
Just out of respect of what he said about Lauren London when Nipsey passed.
His brother. He said, "That's my brother. It's different." He said, "I ain't got no hard feelings against him. Just that's my brother. So how could I be talking about Marathon Continue when, and I got you on the track? Like you just said, you gonna do all It's cake. That's much respect, man."
Yeah. That's what's so fucked up. You never realize what type of money you fucking up when you say dumb shit like that. And it go, you know what I'm saying, get out.
Some motherfuckers just don't give a fuck neither. They come
that's
from
the
that.
part.
They come from that. That's their like.
Ooh, but it's hard to say that when you've actually seen Kodak Black actually speaking good, proper English.
He just don't. But that makes it.
Well, not giving a fucking and. That's two totally different things.
See, I feel like that not giving a fuck be the persona that some of these rappers be putting on, and not necessarily who the fuck they are.
A lot of people put on those personas, not really
like that shit.
Like a lot of human beings do that. So
that's what I mean. Like,
just being a disrespectful piece of shit like that.
Well, the thing is, I don't believe his intent was to be disrespectful in no way. I just think it was way too early for him to say the shit that he said.
And he from that internet age.
Right. And it wasn't a conversation that was for me and you to even hear, ever. Right. Like,
been some shit
him and his homies having that conversation, that's okay. This is between you and your guys. But for the world to hear, that's why it's like, nigga, you so disrespectful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And when he came out and he actually said it. He actually said that I ain't mean no disrespect to her or, Nipsey or nothing like that.
I'm gonna clean up my. Because what he said, don't get it wrong. I'm not condoning what he said, but what he was saying, he ain't saying nothing wrong. He said, I'm gonna clean up my act so I can look a little bit presentable to her, pretty much.
But I just don't like that excuse that they can. I feel like that's an excuse. You know what I mean? Because if you was in that position, you wouldn't want a motherfucker to be saying that shit. Like it. I be feeling like that. He ain't say nothing wrong, all of that shit. Like if that was a motherfucker like one of your close cousins, one of your close homies or your cousin that you grew up with and all of that shit, if they died and somebody said that shit about they girl, You probably ready to bug up on that.
But that's because we heard it. If we didn't hear it, if it wasn't on live, how would we even have this conversation?
I don't know.
That's the way it come from. Like it'd be a lot of conversations that people have had, especially we've had. All the three of us, that if it was on probably one of these motherfuckers here,
we'd be going viral.
You know, it'd be a lot of bullshit, but we had to, whoop somebody's ass up. But so that's what it is. We don't come from that era of that internet shit where we feel like everything could we just be on live and just keep going. Like I got censorship on myself, so I ain't gonna say everything. Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna let everybody know what type of porn I like to watch. Oh. My bad. What you talking about that?
Julian St. Jacques. Let everybody know where they can find y'all on social media.
Wait, hold on. Did we listen to what we talked about? I ain't listened to shit this week, though, did I?
Besides CNN and the clips?
That was about...
I listened to Davies.
That Survival. You got up on Survival?
Okay. Yep. I listened to Glory Boys.
Yeah, that's what you was on, bro?
Yes, sir.
You on your bang bang? You out?
Listen, I'm give y'all some MH to the exclusives now.
Come on, talk that.
I've been a Chief Keef fan since day one.
Oh yeah.
Right? Like I ain't finna sit here and act like he's super lyricist or he's super Chicago.
Yes.
So
100%.
Let me hear my guy.
100%.
He dropped some shit I want to hear.
Nigga, Back from the Dead was my shit.
Absolutely.
What you talking about, Joe?
Absolutely.
I was proud when the nigga when that shit dropped to see everybody. Like I was on the north side at the time. And you hear everybody
fucking with
playing this shit, bro. Every other car coming back. Like, that's it. Love that. You know what it took me back to? Something about 97.
Yes.
You heard Adrenaline Rush flow through the whole motherfucking city, bro.
Yep.
The whole city. Wherever you went to, motherfuckers pulling up talking about one money now. Look up that. Especially on them summer days, them nice days, the motherfucker pull up talking about one morning, moved next to a day, bitch, took a shower, drive out, brother, go to eat like Slick Red. And everybody on the porch smoking like on everything, bro.
You know what the funniest line out of that song was to me and my girl Jetty was? It's just a few simple words. And he was like, motherfuckers panicking, thick ladies franticking. Like,
Wait, that's
that.
Yeah.
At the end.
That motherfucker started vanishing. No, that's on Overdose.
Is it Overdose?
Yeah.
Okay, no
matter. Your favorite song. Look, yeah.
I also listened to Destination, Rocky Fresh. Shout out to Rocky Fresh.
He dropped the whole album.
He dropped the project yesterday.
I gotta check it out.
Shout out to Rocky Fresh. And I listened to Chicks Take 5.
You know what? I heard about that.
Chicks Take 5.
Who was that?
Tory Lanez.
I heard about that.
Yes,
I ain't listened to it. I've been seeing a lot of
I seen on Twitter. I'm gonna talk about a tweet that I seen on Twitter.
Okay.
Somebody said that Twista, Kanye, and Tory Lanez need to reduce the remix to this Overnight Celebrity.
Why Tory gotta be in it? We can't keep Jamie on there?
That wasn't Jamie.
Ain't Overnight Celebrity was, I thought it was Jamie. Wait, hold on. Say that again.
Overnight Celebrity didn't have nobody but Twista and Kanye.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I'm going to make you a celebrity overnight. And that's like, Toby, why? Everybody's like, okay, yeah.
So wait, which one was that with him and Jamie then?
Slow Jams.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
What y'all been listening to?
Ooh, I ain't been listening to a lot of nothing. But you know what? I did listen to some more Cash Down.
Girl!
I'm still kind of on her. CNN, the clips, and actually I've been writing a lot this week. So I listen to a lot of music.
Rappers. Bars.
Fucking rapper.
And I'm working on a book, so you know.
It's a porn book?
Nah. I don't write porn books. Oh, you said poem.
I said no. I said porn. I ain't
porn
say
book.
Yeah.
No.
Right, you can't say pussy. You can't write pussy on a piece of paper.
PWUSSY. Woo! But yeah.
I've been listening to some exclusive joints on Eastside Certified, to be honest. I ain't gonna even lie, that's what I've been listening to. Y'all ain't in tune. The DJ got this Spreaker Eastside Certified. I checks it out Mondays.
Every Monday.
I'm waiting on my Throwback Thursday. I requested on here because it seemed like he doesn't hear me until you say something, people. But I've been wanting a Chicago Throwback Thursday mix with like, I'm talking about when I say these people, I don't want you to play the song everybody else play. Like I don't want you when I say Crucial Company, I don't want you to play Rodeo. I want you to play like, you should have brought it to the left, man. That type, you know what I mean?
That's what I play.
Like when I say psychodrama, I want you to play that like magic. What? That type, you know what I mean? Like, or when I say snipers, hurt for certain. Looking for, that type of, again,
you got the sketch killer cheesing over there.
Look,
like, yes, sir.
He took him back to 97. Look, he probably had the blocks.
He is in great company with these songs.
He just like he either had the 30s and volts on the Chevy. On the box Chevy with the blocks. He was like, he remember that bang ball in the back. This is what we rolled to in Chicago. Or what my boys them who was signed to Mac 10, COG. What up, one though? You know what I mean? Let's take them to the west side. You know what I mean? Like that type of mix. You can even throw. I could take you there one time. You can even throw my girl in there, the brat. DABRA. That type of shit, bro. I'm just, what I was saying. Yeah, I was just saying, So I'm just, whenever I can hear that, bro. I'm always listening, so I'm gonna snap out when I hear that. Like Twisted.
Have you ever heard these records on Smash Cash Radio on a Throwback Thursday mix with DJ Mix to the Ever?
I have.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
That's why I requested
so
it.
that people can't be like, damn, bro, you don't play that shit.
No,
because they might be looking at me like, damn, you say you from the East Side? What's up with you, MH?
Old Common or something.
But they need to know, like I do. I play all that shit,
I ain't say you didn't. I didn't. I just said I requested. But I'm talking about when you go all the way. I don't want to hear a New York. I don't want, nigga. If you ain't from, you wouldn't hear back in them days. Don't. No. You know what I mean? Like some.
Oh yeah.
Speed Not Mobsters. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. Some goddamn it up. What was the other crew Twister had too? You said the other
Jet Ballers.
Yes.
Loves. You know what I'm saying? Like. Some who you just interviewed the other day, what's his name? Cold Steel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you drop them, but you drop, this how you'll do me, right? He'll drop one of them like, he finna go in, and I hit some New York shit after that. Don't get me wrong, I fuck with them, but I'm just asking for all, you know how like when you on exclusive Mondays, when you go in, right? Half the people probably don't even know who these artists is, but I know some of them, so I be like, he just killed it with that. That's all I'm saying. Mm-hmm. I'll put that out here to the people though, man. Shout out y'all. So when y'all hear it, y'all see me shit, y'all know what it is, man.
So for y'all to tune in, follow us on Twitter @_ES Certified. Follow us on Instagram @_Eastside Certified. _Eastside Certified on Instagram, and follow me at DJMH2DA Instagram, Twitter, like the page on Facebook. Check out the website DJMH2.com. Tune in to Eastside Certified.
Let's go.
The app is on the way.
And you can find me. Okay.
In St. Louis, rolling on dubs.
I was about to say smoking on dubs. We don't play like that, Joe. What up? No. Keep fixing the red Kool-Aid joint.
Did y'all hear Chingy new song? Cool. Go ahead.
Yes, we did for a second. Give me what you got for a poke chop. But radio right here, radio right here with 312 on all platforms. Nah, that wasn't right there. Give me what you got for a poke chop.
Nah, he got a new record out though. We'll listen to him.
We listened to it for a second. That nigga looks straight like an old ass man. You'll remember when you see it.
You finished with your stuff.
Yes.
Man. You at Smash Cash ENT at Smash Cash Radio. That's on Instagram, Twitter. But like the pages on Facebook, Snapchat, Smash Cash Radio, Social Club, Smash Cash Radio.
Which is
Get
the new
fucking tune. Oh, shout out our sponsor, Reppin' Clothing.
Facts.
If you ain't in tune, get in tune. Go check out the website right now at reppin.net. Reppin.net. Let's go.
This is Bar for Bar.
I'm about to fuck up out of here.
So long.
Sometimes you wanna go.